beautiful. Welcome. This video is going to be shared with intention to help you awaken to the fourth and the fifth dimension consciousness. I know you can actually all feel this grid of consciousness merging with the third dimension reality right now, so that's why I'm sharing this video. I've had multiple synchronicities that have aligned me to this information and given me and guided my higher self to this sacred knowledge. So I'm going to share with you just what has happened in the last 4 days here at Burning Man in a complete sense of synchronicity. So I show up and well, actually it starts before Burning Man because that's how I lined my project. I was at Rain Dance Camp Out and I had set up my crystal display, and I always set up crystal displays at my camp as well as I would do it at a vending situation. And as an old friend comes walking down the pathway and happens to notice our campsite a little bit off to the right, and he looks down and notices that we have this beautiful crystal shrine set up completely surrounding the tree that we were camped next to. So we start talking about crystals, and of course it was the first of many synchronistic moments which led to this Burning Man experience. So he happens to notice how into crystals I am. Me and him had actually done art projects in the past. He was a really good friend of my older brother through our artistic outlet through high school, so we ended up connecting again. And he was doing an art project which he got hired to do at Center Camp at Burning Man this year, and the project was he was supposed to design 7 crystals that tune to your chakras, and they were supposed to be coming out of the ground, unearthing in some way, and they were going to be lit up from the inside out to have the vibrant glowing energy that Burning Man has, that nightlife experience that they provide. So it was a unique art project, and he had already aligned 6 of the artists to design their crystals, and in a sense he was still just looking for his 7th artist. And when he actually had come and walked down and realized when I started speaking about my crystals and my sacred knowledge, he completely had that awakening moment where he understood that I was the 7th individual to be the artist in this project. So as we find this all out and everything starts pulling and the cosmic alignments start happening and we come into play, we end up here at Burning Man, and everything is just working out to a T, because as co-creators of this web of consciousness, we are master manifestors, and it seems that, of course, the universe seems to revolve around us, or it's yourself. So you are the co-creator of this unique experience. And so as we show up at Burning Man, we start setting up our beautiful project, crystal project, and oh yeah, the cool part is I ended up getting the 3rd eye chakra, which is very unique too, because we chose at random, and there was 3 forms of random choice where he mixed the chakras, had us choose a number, and then he also had a kid pick out of a hat on who would be chosen to get that unique chakra point to paint. So as I'm painting my 3rd eye chakra, it was an amazing experience. Anyways, this unique guy comes up to me and says that he asks me, he says that he comes up because I'm the first person, or the first of 12 people that he has ever seen with a fully activated 12-star tetrahedron Merkabic field around my auric field. And he asks if I've ever been doing any work with the Merkaba. And to me that completely resonated, and I just started laughing because I have been intuitively guided to the most sacred interdimensional crystal that has been gifted to humanity at this point in time, and it is the Merkabite calcite. And I was intuitively guided to find this stone up in Santa Cruz Mountains after doing deep meditation at Burning Man last year, and awakening my mind to the Akashic records and having it guide me to this. So as I've been going and rejuvenating on this Merkabite calcite, I've been gifting it to all of humanity for the overall rising of humanity's vibration. And so when he asked me if I had actually been doing any work with the Merkaba, I said, well, completely. It was just mind-bending because I'd been gifting everyone at the last 10 festivals that I'd gone to, from Emissions to Lightning in a Bottle to Rain Dance to Envision in Costa Rica. I mean, there was multiple different experiences where I had been doing my own one-on-one personal intimate workshops through a gifting exchange of a crystal. So in so many different ways I had been interlinked with this Merkabic field, and also been intuitively guided to this information, because so that's when it gets even more intense. The Merkabite crystals that I was intuitively guided to find in Santa Cruz is is one of 3 interdimensional crystals that's actually being readily available to humanity at this point in time. Well, there's probably a few more, but I'll talk about maybe 3 or 4 of them. It's going to be the Merkabite calcite, affecting up to the 1st to 12th chakra, getting interdimensional, and there's stellar beam calcite, which is interdimensional. I just got my very first piece at this. It is all part of this story that is coming up in this synchronistic mission that we're on. So stellar beam calcite. There's another very rare stone that a really good friend of mine is doing, about to make the very first metaphysical book written on it. A good friend Adrian, and it's about the sacred stone Manju. And then there is another one called Moldavite, which is a very sacred stone, and it is actually when a meteorite hits the earth and melts the desert glass, the desert sand into meteorite glass, and they say that it is definitely holding the interdimensional frequency. So you can use it for many different purposes on the etheric level as well as on the bodily chakras. So getting to that point of the interdimensional calcite and how it directly aligns to the Merkabite field. What? Stop it.
Can I have a pillow?
I mean, that's gonna look weird in the video. I'm gonna have to, you know, let's just stop.